Hello, everybody, and welcome back to this edition of Politics NY. Meet your candidates in 2022. I'm Jane Hanson, and I ask three questions in 3 minutes. And today, our guest is Nick LaLota, who is hoping to become the congressional leader from the 1st District of New York, which is out on Long Island. It used to be all of the East End. Now they've moved a little bit, got some Smithtown, way west, or way, I guess would be way east, and Nassau County involved in there. So Nick, let's start by talking about what makes you want to run for this office.
I love this country. My family's been proud to serve it at multiple levels. I'm the son of a cop, the grandson of 2 city cops. My stepdad was a Navy man. My mother worked at Grumman, helped build the F-14 program, and my brother spent 20 years in the Marines. He's the real hero of the family, having earned a Bronze Star in Iraq. After I went to St. Denis High School, I went off to the Naval Academy, served 11 years in a Navy uniform, went overseas 3 different times, and came to affirm my belief that this is the greatest country our world has ever known. Those who can serve it, I think, should serve it. I'm proud to be the Republican and conservative nominee to succeed Lee Zeldin in this district because I love my country and I want to serve Long Island and it in Washington.
All right, with all that love for your country, what is it you want to do if you are elected and show up in Washington?
Yeah, so I'm hearing every day from regular Long Islanders that the economy needs help, our border needs to be secure, and the government needs to help secure our freedoms. And in that order, if I'm in Congress, I want to put a bill on the president's desk that stands for American energy independence. There is oil to be drilled in federal land. There are regulations that are to be loosened. If we're going to combat this inflation, it starts with lower energy costs, and the federal government has a hand in that to make it easier to drill in federal land. The second thing the government could do, because we helped create this inflationary environment, the government, is we need to reduce federal spending, to reduce our deficits, to reduce our debt. We're $31 trillion in debt. That's a bipartisan problem. Both parties helped us get here, and the parties are going to need to work together to get us out. That's what I want to do in Congress to start.
How do you feel about reproductive rights, and should Congress get involved?
2 things. Clearly, it's a state issue. That if you read your Constitution, it says in the 10th Amendment that authorities not specifically granted to the federal government are reserved to the states. And the Supreme Court, like it or don't like it, recently ruled that that 10th Amendment counts. This is a bona fide state issue. And those who are running for federal office and campaigning on this are probably doing so with a tad bit of insincerity. It's a state issue. But I would say this, though. I do not oppose abortion when it comes to rape, incest, life of the mother. I do not oppose abortion in the 1st trimester. I, along with 72% of Americans, oppose it in the 2nd trimester. I, along with 80% of Americans, oppose it in the 3rd trimester. I think that parents of children who are considering abortion should be notified, and I do not think that federal funds should be used for abortion. I hope that my opponent makes her stance on this clear, because she's spending $1 million painting me for somebody who I'm not on this issue.
Quickly, what's something about you that we don't know?
Well, I hope that everybody knows that I'm a family guy and I love my kids. I have 3 awesome daughters, blessed with 3 daughters. I thought that being a military man, I would have big, husky, manly kids who would grow up to be big military men later on. But I'm so awesomely appreciative of the daughters I have. Maggie Ray, 13, Reagan Elizabeth, 11, and Brooke Murphy, 8, are the wonders of my life. I have a great wife who is the head of our family, and I'm blessed in that.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Nick. Now get back out there in the campaign trail. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
And thanks to all of you for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm Jane Hanson.